Hello, folks. This is Gwave here, and we're back with another Mafia 3 playthrough. Last time we were here, we ended up basically doing the bounty hunting missions. So, there we go. We finished the bounty hunting missions. We're never going to do those ever again. So today, we're going to be doing all of Cassandra's side missions. And then when we're done, the next video, we're going to be doing, hopefully, the final playthrough. So let's go and talk to Cassandra. Damn it, I keep forgetting her place is upstairs.
The bees are buzzing and the birds are chirping, Mr. Clay. And what they're telling me is that those Dixie motherfuckers are ducking down in the back of rundown shotgun shacks trying to sell off more of their guns. Word is, Dixie's in need of money. Could have something to do with their partnership with the Southern Union. Make their stash ours, and we'll hit them where they hurt.
Got it, Cassandra. Yep, so of course the Dixie Mafia will be aligned with the Southern Union. Like I said, the Dixie Mafia fell big time after the death of Richie. So now it seems that the Dixie Mafia are trying to merge their organization with the Southern Union in order to get back whatever power they lost.
Whatever. Any of these is perfect for home defense. Huh?
This ain't the place for you, son.
You can't beat me, boy. No way in hell. I'll be over. You got away. Yeah, take that sucker. Yeah, losing guys like this.
All right. Now we just gotta take these guns to Cassandra's men. So we see that the Dixie Mafia are really keeping a lot of their work outside of the city because they lost a lot of territory in the city and they only got like tiny portions of the hollows still, not under their control, but where they just hang out. The feds were catching them, the feds were taking them out, and unfortunately the Dixie mob were just losing more and more power and influence as time went on.
Seeing big things out there on the streets. And it's all because of these guns right here. One of Dixie's biggest customers is our very own police department. They got a heavy-duty police truck locked down at the station, and it's loaded up with military-grade weapons. The exact kind of firepower those motherfuckers turn around and use on us. Why don't you stop by and do what comes natural?
Sure thing. So we see that the Dixie mob are trying their hardest to make some money. The fact that they're working with the corrupt police unit, the corrupt police department here, it really shows you just how far the Dixie mob will go just to make money. And it also shows you just how corrupt the police down here are. Yeah, especially back in those days, there were a lot of corrupt police officers back in the old days. Corruption is still high today, but back in those days, especially in the South, there was a lot of dirty cops who made it clear if you were not white, they would just beat the shit out of you. Look at that, some Dixie mobsters.
This is a one-time deal, mind you. Next time we do business, you ain't getting those guns for that price.
Who the hell you think you talking to? You think we don't know how fucked you coon-ass dog humpers are?
Now listen here. There's no call for that kind of talk. Crime in progress. Send back.
3-5. Suspicious person on foot. Responding unit investigating. Responding unit. Visual contact with suspect lost. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaged. Officer request assistance. All units. Attention area units. There's been a homicide reported in South Downs. Suspect is described as a Negro male. Response requested. All units. Suspect has entered a vehicle.
You got real police incoming. I need you to handle the cops in South Downs.
Gotcha. Immediate vicinity.
And look at that, the cops working side by side with the Dixie Mafia. And yet the police are confused and why people hate them so much. Alright, we got the gun for Cassandra. Because seriously, this is why a lot of people just don't trust the police. Yet the police wonder why we don't trust them. This is one of the reasons why we don't trust them.
Folks are finally feeling safe again in their own homes. The mere presence of these guns is bringing real change to the holler. You really come through here. I'm impressed.
You also sound surprised.
I'll admit I carry some doubts about your level of commitment.
Marcana's a temporary problem. The hollow, though, ain't going nowhere.
I just hope you and I stay aligned on what matters. I've seen what power does, how it can change a man's focus.
See, that right there is the biggest problem we have. Every time you and I start discussing business, you start up about how the world works, about the trials and tribulation of colored folk. And you do it as if I have no idea, as if I just woke up this morning and found myself a man of color.
That's not what I'm doing.
When I was 7 years old, me and the boys from the orphanage weren't allowed in the shoe store. So we had to stand around out back and hand over an outline of our feet so the guy inside knew what size we were. When I was 10, there was this little white girl running around the neighborhood. We both crushed pretty hard on each other. But then her big brothers caught us holding hands in the park. They beat the fuck out of me, called her a nigger lover. They nearly killed me. There's a lot of things in this world I don't know, things I never experienced. and I got no problem admitting to that. But you need to stop talking to me as if being colored is one of them.
And yet you volunteered to serve a government that hates you, that sent you halfway around the world to kill our Vietnamese brothers and sisters.
I had my reasons.
Everyone has their reasons, Lincoln.
I'm here now, Cassandra. That's all that matters.
How all this shakes out in the end, that's what matters. We arming our people in fucking Dixie all at the same time. Who said we couldn't have some fun? When you take possession of their weapons, bring them back to me.
Yeah, Lincoln feels like Cassandra is questioning him, and he doesn't like that. Not just in terms of his loyalty to him and her alliance, but he feels like she's questioning him and where he stands in general.
Boy's gonna look like a pile of fucking hamburger when I'm done with him.
Huh?
Yeah, you fellas keep acting like you're better than me simply because you're white.
He ain't making a peep. So, can't let that pass.
No luck, fellas.
He done killed one of us. Missed you, huh? Let's look this way.
That coming this way?
No shit.
You find him or not? Hello? Better go see where he got to. Huh?
Suppose I gotta check that out. peaceful night's gone to shit. The fuck did you get off to? Huh? Asshole's been gone too long. Consider it done. Huh? Where'd he get off to? Shit.
This one's stiffer than a board. Hell.
No luck. Moving on.
Cassandra, we got you more guns.
There's one final stash of guns we need to hit. We get these, and we should be set for good.
Alrighty. Where they
Due
at?
to your party crashing, intel on the inner workings of the Dixie gun running operation is finally bubbling up to us. My little Confederate canary sang me a tune all about a stash house where their weapons are held before being sold. We can make it ours if you're willing to get your hands dirty.
Alright, so Cassandra said that this is the last place we need to go to. And we all set. I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna steal them guns, and then the Dixie Mafia will lose a shit ton of power. Because this gun business the Dixie Mafia is doing is literally the only big thing that's making them money still. Because Marcano ain't giving them shit anymore. He makes it clear after they lost the Hollow and they lost all the turf he gave them from when he took it over from the Black Mob. Marcano makes it very clear he is not happy with the Dixie Mob. So unfortunately, Marcano's barely paying the Dixie Mafia anything, and they're losing more and more and more and more money. Alright. This is where they at. All of the Dixie mobsters' most top people are here. Look at that. They have this whole area on full lockdown. This place is built like a fortress.
Don't quite know what to make of that. Time to earn our keep. Huh?
Goddamn right I will. We will find you,
Look at that, you found me. That's it. Keep looking. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around.
Tired of your fuck-ups here. Dumb shit's skating on some real thin fucking ice. Huh?
You see that? They even pointed out that Marcano's getting really starting to lose his patience with the Dixie Mafia.
That can't be good. Up and run off. Shit. He fucking bolted.
Yeah, we can tell flat out that the Dixie Mafia are really getting pressured by Marcano.
Hey, bro. Hey, you up?
Best not be screwing with me. What's going on over there? Stop fucking around!
He fucking bolted.
Go fuck your mama!
No, thank you.
Over here! Guess we learned him. Ain't that? I think I'm losing it.
He's still here. Find him.
I ain't giving up that easy. Take cover! Christ!
Alright, so we got the last of the guns. And look at this. This whole facility was literally like one of the Dixie Mafia's strongholds. We've already been doing damage to them as it is, but now we're doing twice the damage to them. Okay, here we go. We're almost at the Cassandra's place. Once we finish with this, I think we're officially done with her missions. Like, I'm very foggy on Cassandra's missions. The only person I remember 24/7 is Vito.
So, since we're all friendly now, been thinking about the story you told me. How Doucette kidnapped and murdered your sister.
Is that right?
Lived around here most of my life, and one thing I know is if something like that was happening, everyone in the Hollow be talking about it, warning each other.
Are you calling me a liar?
Nah. You might not be telling me the truth, but that don't mean you lying. Just saying, we should be on the level with each other from now on.
It wasn't my sister that was killed. It was my daughter, Caroline.
Oh, darn.
Dixie Mafia was running a still in the creek nearby grandmother's place. She was a religious woman, didn't believe in drinking, so she tore it apart.
And they came looking for blood.
There were 5 or 6 of them. Surrounded the house and... I tried to get Caroline behind the dresser, but I didn't have time. They shot my grandmother out on the porch. I took one to the stomach and was left to die. If I had a gun, my daughter would still be alive. I guarantee you that.
Shit.
Listen, Cassandra,
Ain't anybody else protecting us, so we gotta protect ourselves. It's as simple as that. You've surpassed my wildest expectations. Whatever else happens, these weapons will always be used to protect the folk of the Holler. We have been blessed. Slowly but surely, we're growing our operation. No reason to stop now.
Darn. So yeah, this is why Cassandra has a huge hatred in particular for the Dixie Mafia. Even though, yeah, she hates them in general because they're all racist pieces of shit, she has a huge hatred for them because what they did to her. Like, bro, the Dixie Mob are just monsters. Like, so as I was saying, I want to mention now how this parallels to the real Dixie Mafia. The real Dixie Mafia lost a lot of power and influence. In fact, today they're only a mafia in the name alone. To this day, the Dixie Mob are considered more as a southern gang rather than a southern mafia. Because they started losing influence and people stopped taking them seriously, and it didn't help. The Dixie Mob were desperate to be seen as big shots, so unfortunately they lost more power because of that. In the end, the Dixie Mafia ended up having to do all their stuff in secrecy, but unlike the Italian mafias, like the Five Families here in New York, that are still making money from that, unfortunately, the Dixie Mob are barely going through today, and they're not making as much money as they used to. Seriously, back in the old days, the Dixie Mob had like a lot of power. The only areas they have still under control that they operate in is like in Las Vegas. They got like they operate in New Mexico, some of them, and they also got operations in Miami, Florida, but their main operations is in the South, like in Texas and New Orleans. But that's just a thing. Like the Dixie Mob, each Dixie Mafia isn't connected to each other. Each one is their own separate one, and unfortunately, the Dixie Mob are not even in the top 10 of the most powerful in any of those states they're in. That's right. Even in Texas and in New Orleans, they're not even in the top 10 anymore because they lost a lot of influence and power. And as for the Dixie Mafia in this game, the Dixie Mafia, they lost a lot of power now because what we did. Because remember, in the main game, we destroyed their prostitution business. We destroyed my bad. We destroyed their drug business, and let us also not forget we killed their leader of the Dixie Mafia, Richie. We killed three of his captains, and we also ended up basically pretty much destroying their weapons business now, because the Dixie Mob not only lost their guns but more their men. So now their guns and weapons business is ruined as well. So now all they're doing is just the little thefts that we've been taking care of them in the other side missions, which I'm going to do off screen. And unfortunately, the Dixie Mob is just really on its last limb now. And we even overheard from one of the Dixie mobsters that Marcano is getting sick and tired of their screw-ups, and he is not happy that they've been failing him a lot. So now Marcano makes it clear he's going to take everything the Dixie Mafia has. And even with their alliance with the Southern Union is not doing anything because there's barely any Southern Union people left, A. And B, the Dixie Mob unfortunately have to operate here outside in the swamp areas, which there's not really much for them to work with. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Like and subscribe to the channel. Check out my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook if you want to see some other content. Actually, scratch that. You know what? I think I'll make a quick stop to Sammy's first before I end this video. Oh, sorry, Cassandra. I think I'll make a quick stop to Sammy's first before I end this video.
So, what's next, honey? Maybe we can do a fish fry now and then.
Damn, man, Lil, you starting to make Sammy's look like something.
Boy, this is all you. You putting your mark on...
Oh shit, the Dixie mob again.
Any of you coons holed up in there better come out right now! Y'all hear me? We aim to burn this shithole to the ground!
Dixie, mother... Aunt Lil, I need you to get these people downstairs. I'll slip out through the garage and deal with this. I need a hit down in the hollow.
Of course. Be there soon.
I can't move! God damn!
I see one more Dixie piece of shit coming after Sammy's, and it's yo ass.
Yeah, yeah! Whatever you say, big man!
Goddamn right. Night-night, motherfucker.
Woo. That was a close one.
Au revoir.
Thank you, fellas.
Dixie boys shouldn't be a problem anymore.
As long as you're black, angry white boys will always be a problem.
Wrong.
Let me know what you want to work on next.
I think I'll do...
Smart. Give folks some good food with their liquor, and they'll stay all night. Well, at least you ain't sleeping rough down there anymore. Glad to have the upstairs livable again. You know, it was a time I would have whooped your butt at pool. Got that room looking like something out of Frisco Fields. Folks gonna like it. Fell at the bar's Reggie, our new bartender. Well, he's supposed to be, but he needs some help dealing with a car he lost in a race. Reggie's all right. Just gets mixed up in mess sometimes.
Okay, no problem. Anyway, let's go see what this Reggie guy wants.
Reggie,
You're Sammy's boy, right? Nice to see the place up and running again.
thanks. Now, what's this I hear about you losing your car?
Got my dumb ass in a pink slip race. White boy named Shorty won her down in the bayou.
Okay. If I get your ride back from Shorty, you come work for me?
If you win. But Mr. Clay, Shorty will be driving my car. She moves like a goddamn rocket, but that means you can overtake her around the corners. Get yourself something fast that can handle turns.
Well, I'll do that, man. Hold tight, Reggie.
Get my car back and sure, I'll work for you.
More regret, sir.
Nice wheels, man. She just for show?
Fuck, son, I'll race you for pinks right now.
Hey, watch it.
Looking forward to taking that piece of shit off your hands.
Should have gotten a faster car.
Tough luck, friend. Tell you what, I'll take real good care of your car. That's a fine car, son. Can't wait to take it from you. So yeah, that was my mistake before. Luckily, I managed to get a more faster car.
Got it.
Holy shit, man. You showed Shorty.
See you at the bar?
No doubt. Talk to Miss Lily when you're ready to bring me on.
Alrighty. So, I think I'm gonna call it a night, guys. We did a lot, and I got a lot of editing to do, so all the traveling I did for Cassandra, I'm gonna edit it out. All the travel. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, all our fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. The Gwave signing out. Bye.